Yo.
Hi.
What's up, everyone? This is Every Inch Counts Podcast. I'm your host, Josh Bogs Life Boger. And once again, I'm with my girlfriend, Faith Zimmerman. We got a special one for you today. It's not crazy. It's a quick episode. It'll probably be normal length, but we had to get it out quick to get you guys an episode for the week because it is my birthday on Monday. So this comes out on Wednesday. It will be... My birthday's the 9th. This will come out the 11th.
Yep.
So, yeah. Exciting.
You'll be 26 when
I know.
this episode comes out.
I know. I'm old. I'm getting old. I'm getting real old.
4 years away from 30.
Oh, trust me. I know.
I'm still 6 years away from 30.
Yeah. I'm getting real old, babe. What am I going to do? I already see a couple gray hairs every once in a while.
I know. You've shown me.
Yeah.
I got gray hairs in my chin.
Just
like my
wax them
chin
off.
hair. Yeah.
I'll tell you something. We had a busy week.
I had a busy week.
So did I.
I'm not degrading your week.
Yeah. What happened to you this week? Just a lot of work?
Yeah, a lot of work. I've been helping out at home a lot because I think my dad has like an ear infection or something. So, been cleaning and helping out where I can and the fun stuff. Last week was really busy at work because it was the week before Memorial Day and I was working double shifts. So technically I was working 2 weeks in 1 week.
Okay.
Because I work 6 days a week already. Absolutely atrocious. I've been actually kind of slow this week with my clients, which I'm not complaining about because my body literally was like, by the time Saturday rolled around, like you remember, I was ready to shut down. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, this week I was so busy because I'm the producer of Dan's Golf World podcast because we were off. We didn't work Monday, so that Wednesday we shot the podcast. We usually shoot it on Tuesdays. So I had to edit the podcast to get up around the time that we normally do,
Yeah, which was fine because
so I had to edit it at home rather than in the studio like normal. But it was perfectly fine
because I needed to clean my room because I found a spider before I went to work, and then I couldn't find it when I left, and then I couldn't find it again when I cleaned. So it must have went somewhere else.
I'll tell you something. We're gonna dive deep with this. You're so scared of spiders, and trust me, I grew up.
I am not scared of tiny spiders. I will kill them. I'm a strong, independent woman. But that spider was like this big. I didn't have any shoes on. I didn't have any socks on. I had nothing near me but clothes. Because I was cleaning and like putting laundry away, and I was like, I'm not killing this with my clothes. So I ran to go get a shoe, and then I saw my dad, and I was like, will you come kill the spider for me because you have your shoes on? Spider gone. I was like, I'm not sleeping here until I clean this room and figure out if I can find this thing.
Yeah, that's bad, babe.
It was so big. Like, I can kill spiders.
How big?
This big.
It was that big.
Yes. Like, swear I'm blue. I swear I'm blue. It was that big.
Was it a daddy long legs or was it like
No,
thick?
like thick.
It was a thick boy?
Yeah.
You had a wolf spider in your room.
Oh, stop. I gotta sleep there tonight.
Okay.
I already convinced myself it was gone.
It is gone.
My parents did kill a spider that day again outside. So they're like, maybe it went outside and your dad already killed it. And I was like, okay.
Could have.
Because he went in there a couple times while I was at work to see if he could see it anywhere in my room while I was at work. But he couldn't. I did clean the whole room. I checked under my bed. We checked all the little corners. It's not there.
I had something that it was almost like a once in a lifetime thing that I witnessed this week. Dan's hole-in-one.
Oh, yeah.
So
You showed me that.
if you guys don't follow Dan's Golf World, go give him a follow. We do golf social media. We have our own podcast, as I talk about all the time, and I did it earlier. Dan's Golf World, go follow him on everything. He just hit a hole-in-one this week. It happened on Wednesday. So we posted it. We were so mad we didn't get the initial shot, but I was looking at the ball in the rangefinder, and I'm like, Dan, that ball is in. He goes, no way. And he goes, here, take my phone, record, we're going to drive up. Because people are saying it's fake because we didn't get the shot. We got the shot and the camera work. I don't know how the fuck I got that. I don't know if you've seen the video yet.
You showed me the video.
I don't know how I got that smooth cam when I was literally running, looking at the hole.
That's what you do for a living, baby.
It was like, holy shit, what the hell? How the hell did I do that? But it was so cool. Like, the drive up, and I'm like, holy shit, that's in the hole. Like, he hit a hole in one. It was the coolest thing in the world. I was so happy for him. I'm like, you better call everyone you know right now because this is your first one. You've been waiting years for this to happen, and it happened. It was so cool. It would have been cool if I would have shot 300 tonight.
I literally, when you were going into the 10th frame in my head, I was like, what a great start for a birthday weekend.
That would have been. So I had my first week of bowling, Friday night bowling this week. If you guys didn't know, I'm a bowler. If you guys, I've talked about bowling plenty on this podcast, but it hasn't been for a while. So if you're new here, yes, I'm a bowler. I'm a big bowler. Bowled in college, bowled in high school. I'm bowling men's leagues now, and a couple tournaments here and there I bowled.
I have been bowling longer than he has, though.
Yeah. And first game, I haven't thrown a ball in a month and a half. Or a month?
Like 3 weeks.
A month. I'd say a month.
2-3 weeks.
I think it's been a month.
Okay.
Whatever. I haven't thrown a ball. Haven't even really thought about bowling because I've been just all about golf. And
we haven't even got our new balls drilled
No. And first game out the gate, front 10, then a pocket 7-10. If you don't know,
have the video if you want to insert it.
Yeah, we got the video. If you guys don't know what a pocket 710 is, understandable. It is when you hit the pocket. So when you're looking at if you're looking at the bowling pins, for a righty, the pocket's
to the right of the head pin.
It's to the right of the head. It's literally the head pin and the 3 pin. And then for lefties, head pin, 2 pin, buried it, smashed pocket, left the 710.
Happens more often than you think.
It does. It happened to me twice tonight.
In the 10th frame.
Ridiculous. In the 10th frame. So the bowling gods were not on my side, but I still shot I threw the ball good for not throwing the ball at all for weeks.
Yeah. I thought you bowled good.
I thought I did too. My scores didn't show because the lanes got funky and
I have superstitions with bowling because I've just been bowling for so long. So, like, I didn't watch Josh's, like, 3rd and 4th frame because I was talking to my uncle who was there. And when I looked up at his score, I'm like, oh, shit, like, he's on a ring. I can't look at the rest of his stuff if I didn't look at his last 2. Like, I'm so superstitious. I'm afraid if I look up, you're going to mess up. So I didn't look at the rest of them. And literally when I was recording, like, here's the lane. I had the phone propped up and I was looking like this. And then when I heard the pin smack, I, like, would wait a second and then put the phone down so you didn't know I was recording. Because I was like, I can't look. Because I'm going to mess up if I look.
That's funny. Because, honestly, the 3 times you looked after that, I didn't strike.
Yeah. So I stopped looking at it.
So I just think that's funny.
I was just playing on my phone.
I had a grind, though, after that game because the lanes broke down funky. The lane play where people were playing the lanes and the balls they were using, it messed up the lanes. And I kind of figured it out, but it got difficult. But that's bowling nerd talk right there, and it's like a different language. But what I wanted to talk about was with our busy schedule this weekend, we're literally like squeezing the podcast in. We made sure like we have to shoot this podcast.
It's Josh's birthday weekend, and I'm spoiling him.
Yeah. So we are going golfing tomorrow. She's going golfing was this your first time golfing?
Yes. Unless you count miniature golfing.
No, it don't count. So she's golfing for the first time. I'm excited about it. I'm playing from the red tees, which, I mean, I'm not really supposed to be playing from the red tees, but you're playing. I don't want to, hit my ball and then have to drive up to where you got a tee, and then you tee, then we go get our
Why?
balls.
That's what the couple in front of us was doing that one day.
Yeah, but
And if we're slow, we'll just have people go in front of us.
no, I would rather, because my thing is I'll lose all my balls because I won't remember where they are.
Oh, okay.
Because rather than, I mean, you're still waiting. You'll know where your ball's at, but at the same time, it's like I'm moving. It's like a move stop. It fucks with my head. It's weird.
I swore I would never. I just don't want to embarrass myself when it comes to golfing. Like, not that I'm embarrassed to try a new sport, but I'm 24. Like, I bowl. I have my hobbies. I have what I like. I don't think I need to pick up something. But Josh has been begging me to go golfing with him so he can teach me. And I've been saying no, 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 no. And I was going to surprise him by taking him golfing. But then I told him on Wednesday, because he was like trying to guess what I have planned for him this weekend. And I was like, fine, I'll tell you if you just stop guessing.
Well, I'm glad you told me.
Yeah, I didn't think it thoroughly enough. I was more thinking of it as a surprise than the actual factor of I need golf balls.
Yeah. So I needed golf balls. She needed golf balls. I wanted to get her a glove so she's just not barehanding it.
That's what she said.
You know. But I'm glad she told me, because if we would have had to do that day of, I buy Top Flights. You know, I'm not a good golfer. I'm new to the game. Top Flights are the cheapest ball on the market. And I wasn't going to go buy a double the price of golf balls when I didn't need to.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I
was
needed just a little bit of stuff.
Yeah, it was just supposed to be a surprise, which I still have another surprise for him that day,
Yeah,
later in the evening.
What?
I'm not telling you. It
Why
would not
not?
be a surprise if I told you.
I just want to know what it is.
Well, obviously, the surprise factor is you don't know what it is.
Did I come close to my guess?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Are you just saying that?
No, I promise you that you have not come close.
Okay, so when we were talking, she goes, we can't go to the next place until about 3.
No. I said, we can't go to the next place till after 3. So, if we need to extend our time at the golf course by going to the driving range, let's totally do that.
I want to know what the fuck you have planned for me.
It would not be a surprise if I told you. Now, when this podcast comes up and you edit it, your surprise is going to happen. So you can insert a picture or a clip of what we're doing, what the surprise was, if you would like, or you can talk about it next week. But I'm not telling you.
That's messed up.
Babe, I have been planning the golfing and the other thing for a while. I'm not ruining it. It's tomorrow. I'm not ruining it.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
I haven't told you any of your presents.
No, and I know probably some of them are golf related.
They're not.
I know one of the presents is for the podcast. So you
It
guys
is for the podcast because I
will
wasn't
see
sure
that.
if it was going to be here today. You'll see it next week.
I guessed it. I'm not telling you guys what it is. I'm going to bring it on the podcast next week, and I'm excited about that. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, I know you've been wanting it, so.
I've really been wanting it.
I don't know how great it's going to be, but
It don't matter.
It was pricey, so.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
All of your presents were pricey. Golfing is part of your present, by the way.
Yeah, that's expensive.
And the surprise after is also part of your present.
Yeah.
So,
And the food on Monday.
yeah.
So
you only got 3 things to open.
So my schedule this weekend is nuts. So tomorrow we are golfing, and then her surprise, and I don't know how long that goes for, and then whatever we're doing after that. And then Sunday, we're celebrating at my house. My parents and my grandparents gonna cook. My mom's cooking one of my favorite meals that her and my grandma cook. And then Monday is my actual birthday, September 9th. I am going golfing.
He's a Virgo, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to figure that out in your head right now.
My dad's crazy and decided he wanted to book a 7:00 tee time for a 9-hole course, but it works out. It works out.
Some background. Josh was not going to take his birthday off. Because
No.
he's never taken his birthday off. And
Never
I
have.
was like, babe, you don't get off till 5, and I would like to take you out to dinner. So why don't you take the day off, sleep in, chill out. I won't get to your house till 3 because I work till 2. Like, he was like, oh, yeah, for sure. You're right. I should do that. Now he's not sleeping in and has a 7 o'clock tea time.
But I'm excited. I have my buddy Nicky, one of my best friends, and then his dad's golfing with us. He's like a second dad to me. So we're going to have a nice bunch. Yeah, let me get a sip of that.
I just realized you didn't have a drink next to you. Are you going to be burping now?
I don't know. Maybe not.
We're out of tea upstairs, so.
I mean, I had a couple beers at bowling, so I think all my burps are gone.
Yeah, I drank water and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I'm still surprisingly not hungry.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I ate
That burger looked good.
it was so big. I
Yeah.
couldn't eat. So I ordered a single burger and they gave me a double. So I cut it in half in case Josh wanted some. So cuz he doesn't like ketchup, so I was just dipping my burger in my ketchup and there's fries. The whole reason I didn't have a burger for you when you told me you were hungry is cuz Kevin ate the rest of it. Kevin literally walked up and was like, are these fries yours? And he started taking them off of Austin's plate. I said, no, this is mine here. And I turn around and the whole thing is gone. I said, dude, he was like, that was a lot of food. I said, I know.
Did you say you were saving it for me?
I was like, I thought you were just going to eat the fries. He's like, oh, sorry.
Fucking Kevin.
Austin left his food for you.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. I am not in the mood for a burger.
Well, I told you I'd go up there and get you something.
Yeah, but nothing really sounded good.
No, they got rid of the corn dogs. I could have got you a Caesar salad, though.
I probably would have smacked Caesar salad.
I would have got you food.
I probably would have smacked that, but it's all right. I don't know. Some days, like when I'm on the go like that, like today I've been on the go. I literally went from work straight to the bowling alley because Austin told me a certain time that it started, and it wasn't the actual time.
Oh my god!
So I felt like I had to rush to get there, and I thought I was going to be late, but I was early.
I was so early. I was an hour early.
Yeah.
People were still showing up the time I was, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is the first week. But I'm excited for that league. I love bowling.
I literally
there.
did so much today. I worked, and then I went to Meyer, and then I went to get your thing, and then...
What thing?
Think with your noggin. What'd you ask me to get you today?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So I went and got that, and then I came home. I cleaned up all the dog poop in the backyard because, again, my dad's not feeling good, and he usually would be the one to mow the grass. And it's not because I don't know how to mow the grass. I know how to mow the grass. It's just he likes to do it. He does like to do it, and so does my brother. So me and my mom cleaned up all the dog poop, and then I mowed the grass. And then I showered, and then I got dressed, and then I went to the bowling alley. But shout out Victoria. I love you, babe, for bringing me that coffee this morning to work because it really got me through the day.
Man. Yeah, I was editing today. Usually Fridays. It depends on the week, though. If there's not a lot going on, we kind of just chill. But this week, I put in some hours.
Yeah, because you didn't really text me this morning. Like I think I took maybe 5 or 6 clients today, but I was like yakking with Victoria the whole day, just about random shit. Like it's just how we are. We just talk.
Mm-hmm. You had this game that you told me at the bowling alley you wanted to play.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you still want to do it. So it's
I can still do it.
Basically, I thought of since Josh is turning 26, if we go through the ages 1 through 25 and you say one word of how that year was for you.
Okay.
On that age.
Okay.
So obviously 1 through 7 is going to be weird, but I just feel like we have to go through them all. You know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I feel like we're not actually doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone's ever done this. It just popped in my head. And I probably did see it somewhere, some way. I don't know. Okay, so...
One word?
One word.
Okay.
Okay, when you were 1 years old.
New.
Love that. 2 years old.
New.
Okay. 3 years old.
3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Teletubbies.
Okay.
I was all
year-
about that. I was all
Okay.
about that.
I thought they were creepy. Hot take. Okay.
I actually have a recalled swearing.
Oh no.
I have a recalled swearing Teletubby toy. It's still at my house.
They creep me out.
Oh, I loved it. I loved them.
Nope.
It was a big thing for my early childhood.
Dolls have always freaked me out. 4 years old.
4 years old. What did I do when I was 4?
I don't even know what I did when I was 4.
Swimming. Because I think that's the year I learned how to swim without floaties.
Okay.
So all I did was swim that summer.
Okay. 5 years old.
Power Rangers.
Okay. 6 years old.
Baseball. Well, I played t-ball growing up, but that's when I really started. I've always liked baseball when I was little, but that's when I really liked it.
Okay. What are we on? 7?
Yep. WWE.
8.
WWE.
8 years old.
Yep. When I was 7, 8, and 9, I was pretty much
So
all
9
WWE.
years old is WWE.
9 years old me was probably the Wii. I'm gonna go with
Okay.
the Wii.
Okay. 10 years old.
When I was 10, what did I do when I was 10?
It doesn't even have to be what you do. It's just what a
What
prime memory is. One word from that year.
Kings Island.
Okay. 11 years old.
That was a confusing year for me. Let's go. This one's tough. Say confused.
Okay. 12.
That was my learning year. That's kind of when I figured out who I am because you're in
Okay.
you're in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
13 was Call of Duty.
I haven't said 13.
Okay. I'm sorry. Say it.
Who is doing this game right now?
I'm sorry.
It might be your birthday weekend, but who's doing this game now?
You are. I'm sorry.
Okay, wait. We're going to pause right here in this game.
Uh-huh.
If at any point during this podcast I shut up my opinion and I say Josh is right, it's because it's the month of September, and the month of September, Josh is right. And that is the only month, 11 months out of the year, I am right.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. 13.
Call of Duty.
Okay.
Or COD. One word, COD.
Okay. I always think that sounds like an innuendo. 14.
Minecraft.
Okay. 15.
Bowling. No, 15 jaw surgery.
Okay.
So that's when I had my tumor, or I'll just say tumor. That's when
Okay.
I had my tumor.
16.
Bowling.
17.
17. Oh, PlayStation 4, PS4. Because that was all about PS4 because that's when I first got it.
Okay. 18.
18 was that was 18. When I was 18, I had a lot of fun.
Okay, so say fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
19.
Oh no, 18 was achieving goals.
Okay.
'Cause
that's 2
yeah.
words.
Achieved.
Thank you.
Achieved. Whatever.
Play the game right.
Sorry.
19.
19 learning.
Okay.
First year. That's another learn year because I'm freshman in college at that point.
Okay. 20.
Weed.
I knew you were gonna say it, and you were trying to figure out if I would allow you to say it or not.
Yeah.
21.
21 was 21. That had to be like oh man. What was it? Oh, COVID.
Okay.
Because
20.
I was 21 when COVID happened.
Okay. I was 20.
Yep. What?
We're 2 years apart. Oh, I guess you would still be 21 until you turn 22.
Yeah, I turned 22 in 2020.
Okay, 22.
22. That one's tough because 22. What was I doing when I was 22? I think that's when I graduated college. I finished bowling in college. Started working at the scaffold yard for the first time. Can I say start? Because it was
Okay.
just. I mean,
It's one word. Whatever you want.
actually, 22 was TikTok, like social
Okay.
media, like. That was my for real start to
Okay.
truly producing,
23.
learning, or not learning. I said that already.
You can say it
I said it
again.
twice. That was a confusing year for me.
So confusing.
Yeah, confusing.
24.
Because you weren't really around for the whole 24th year.
You still met me when you were 24.
Yeah. When I was 24, I pretty sure that's another learning year
Okay.
because that's when I really figured my shit out, like myself out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's my third learning year.
Okay.
Seems like you have one. You have like a few of those.
25.
You.
Thanks.
Yeah, because you've
Such
been.
a suck up.
I mean, I am with you every day, so I mean.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not like tired of me.
Oh,
yet.
I am. I'm kidding. Only slightly.
Let me say out here, I have never spent so much money on someone for their birthday that I have with you this weekend.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I love you.
I love you too, but you don't need to go fucking crazy.
No, because I didn't go crazy last year. It was 25. That's a big milestone. So we're making it up for 26.
Insurance year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm no longer going to be on my parents' insurance. I got to pay that shit myself. Not excited
Dun,
about
dun,
it, but
dun.
you got to do what you got to do, you know?
Adult life.
Yeah. Let me tell you, speaking, since it's my birthday and all, I want to tell you about my favorite birthday party, or my birthday parties I used to have when I was a kid.
Okay.
So growing up, I think for a span of like 5 or 6 years, I'm pretty sure from like when I was, or no, I had to be from when I was like 6 to, I think I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the roller rink. I was known for the roller rink party.
I've never been to a roller rink in my life.
Oh, I used to fly.
You know where my
on
birthday
skates.
parties were when I was a kid? Sorry, I do not mean to make this about myself.
What?
The bowling alley.
I had one bowling alley birthday. I've
All
had
of
one,
ours were. Okay, sorry, go on.
and that was like I think I was like 5.
I'm sorry, go on.
Or
Roller
I
rink.
think the bowling alley came. I think one year we went to the bowling alley except for the roller rink. But I
Okay.
remember, I could be wrong. I remember wearing those Fisher Price, like where you put your shoe in,
Okay.
and where you wear it like that, like the skates. And I had to be like 4 or 5. So I probably had birthday parties there for that long ago. But then my favorite birthday I've ever had, it was like a rave in my backyard. I think I was 11. My aunt, she's a DJ, my dad's sister.
I know.
And she was DJing the party.
Okay.
And we had a whole bunch of like props and all that shit. I had so many people over there, and it was a blast.
You never had parties in like your adult life? For your
No.
birthday? Like not even with your college buddies in college?
No.
Why?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll tell you this story. But before that, I want to tell you about this one. Space golf, one of our first dates. No, it was a
It
little
was our
deeper.
first double date
First double date.
with my friends.
Yeah. And I had a birthday party there.
I think you told me this when we were there, but I don't remember the full story.
Oh, we were terrible. So they have these, I don't know if they have them anymore, but they have like the little baby putters, but they were wedges. They were like plastic wedges, like hard, like good plastic where you could actually still hit it and it won't break. We were taking those fuckers and slap shotting it all over the place in there. Our party room was so loud, like it was a tough scene. It was tough. Like my cousin Tommy was fucking crying. He was so overwhelmed with everyone. Like, everyone was shouting and screaming, and it was. I think that was my last birthday party.
That would be my brother for sure.
I think that was
As a kid crying because it's so loud.
I think that was my last birthday party, if I'm being completely
Really?
honest. Yeah.
How old were you?
That was the year I was 11. So
Okay.
Okay, so the year before that was the one at
The rave.
the rave.
Okay.
So 10, that was 11. Because I remember I was playing for the Redskins that year, and that was my 5th grade year of flag football.
Okay.
And then when I was in college, I would have birthday gatherings at with family and a couple friends and stuff, but nothing big. We used to have, since it's within the timeline, we used to have huge parties in the summer for Jesse's and Tommy's birthday.
Okay.
Because Jesse's is the 9th,
At your
Tommy's is the
grandma's?
28th, at my grandma's. So it would be a combined birthday.
Tommy's is the 28th
Yeah.
of June?
Yeah.
How did I not know he had the same birthday as my sister?
You've known. I've
Did I?
known, yeah.
Maybe it just never clicked. Oh, because I did text him on his birthday.
Yeah.
Duh. Okay, sorry. It's late.
So it was the party of the summer.
Mhm.
Like everyone, every cousin, every aunt and uncle, they were looking for it was where to be. And we couldn't tell you how many damn people we used to have at that house. These parties were huge. Like you had the pool in the back.
Yeah.
When they did presents, they would, my grandma's backyard where it's all open right there on the concrete. Jesse and Tommy would sit right there in the middle of it. And you see all the fucking presents they used to get. And I never got that. I mean, I did when I was younger, but never like that. They did it every year until they were
It's the curse of the oldest child.
yeah, they did that every year until they were about like 15, 16. But those were fun. But now let's fast forward to college. My parties, I would always throw a party at my house. Now I'm remembering.
Okay. It's clicking in your brain.
First year, it was cool. And everyone came over and just had a good time. Everyone's drinking. We're all freshmen because the bowling team just started.
So you're 20.
No, I'm 19.
Oh.
So that bowling team
Can you
just
tell I never
started.
went to college?
Yeah,
Okay, go
they're all freshmen. We're all freshmen. We're partying, having a good time, bonfire, all that stuff. Next year, do the same thing. My poor buddy's girlfriend, my buddy Ryan's girlfriend,
Because he's been dating Alexis for
years.
Yeah. Okay.
She got messed up. So she didn't know that, I think it was UV Blue. I don't think she knew that UV Blue had alcohol in it. She thought it was just a chaser. So she was pretty much drinking like straight up UV Blue with all the other shit she's been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I swear she was just throwing up everywhere.
Aw.
There's still like little marks of where she was throwing up in the front yard, backyard, in the house. Yeah, we felt bad. That was the last year of that.
Poor girl.
Yeah, it was rough.
Feel so bad.
Luckily, I'm back in the day of college, my buddy Ryan's friends I was tight with too.
Mm-hmm.
So they came and one of them was a paramedic fireman, took care of her and all that stuff. But what I'm just now realizing is one of those parties, my buddy John and Bailey were at that party, and it's before they even dated.
Really?
Yeah.
When did they start dating then?
They started dating right before COVID, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it like happened quick. I'm like, wait a second here. Wait a second here. What's going on?
Because in your vlogs for COVID, you're with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was basically their third wheel for a while.
No, I'll keep my mouth shut, actually.
I was actually the fifth wheel for a while. But I'm just going to say it like that.
No, I mean, you started dating. I don't know if you want to say her name.
That was after, or that was before.
Maybe before.
That was my sophomore year of college.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you dated her for junior.
No. No. After that's when I started smoking weed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you put in the timeline, that's when all that happened.
So how you do it now to cope with me?
Yeah.
I knew it.
No, but the parties I threw were fun. It was just a vibe. We'd have bags, we had beer pong, because we played a lot of beer pong in college. As you could tell, you could tell when you play with me that I played. Like I played a lot. We would have food. That was back when my mom let me at parties. Like they were home when all it was going down. But yeah, that used to, for 2 years. I think I did it my senior year too. I didn't do it my junior year.
Why? That was when you turned 22?
No, that's 21.
21?
Yeah, so I went out. I went out to the bar. I got blacked out. I got cut off from the bartender and everything. Like I blacked out. It was bad. But when I was 22, I had another one. I'm pretty sure because I had a COVID party too. Like right before the lockdown, I had a party and a couple of girls that were there tested positive, and no one else did.
What do you mean right before the lockdown?
Right.
The lockdown was in March.
Yeah, I threw a party at my house.
For your birthday?
No.
Oh, just a party.
It was just a party.
Okay. Oh, you and Jess have told me this story before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how, because at that time, once someone tested positive, anyone that was around them was quarantining no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So I played it off like my house is fucking huge. I talked to the nurses because they called me because one of the girls fucking snitched that wasn't at the party because I wasn't inviting her. Like, you're not part of the clique. Like,
you were mean.
I just didn't invite her. I didn't say, like, you're not allowed to come. I just didn't invite her.
She was salty.
Whatever.
Okay.
Her roommate was there.
That's why she was salty.
Probably. But at that time, I was only tight. My senior year, I really was only tight with John Ryan, Chris, and Hannah.
Okay.
And a couple of the girls, because they were close with Hannah, so they kind of like just hung out with us.
Yeah.
We were the bad kids, so like we had a reputation. So not a lot of people liked hanging out with us, especially because a lot of those kids on that bowling team were it's gonna sound bad, but I call them goody goods, where they didn't like doing anything like bad, like drinking underage or smoking weed or.
I still have never smoked weed in my life.
I know, but like they didn't want to be by it. Like
I used to have friends like that,
and it just sucks because I would have liked to invite everyone, but just over time when they're seeing you doing that, they don't want to be a part of it. They kind of don't want to be a part of you. So, when we had this party, 2 girls tested positive, and I'm getting phone calls. This is a great story, by the way. I'm getting phone calls from the nurse or like the emergency nurse, whatever it is, the health center, and they're asking me questions. And I didn't talk to my buddies yet. I didn't talk to because there was more people there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't talk to any of the guys that went. I'm getting a phone call from my coach, and he's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Threw a party. 2 of the girls tested positive. Now we're getting phone calls." He goes, "How you feeling?" I go, "Dude, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not sick at all. Like I've had it. I had it that December, that Christmas. I had it. So fast forward, it hasn't been 3 months, and usually that 3-month period you can't get it again." And that's what I told them, also. But the cool part of the story is all my boys, they said the exact same story I did without communication. they were like, yeah, the house is huge. We were spread out. Like, we knew because we had sectionals coming up. We had, pretty much the playoffs, postseason. We knew we had that coming up. We didn't fucking obey by that shit. We just
you
said,
lied.
hell yeah, because if we didn't bowl, there was already 2 guys on the team. One of them being probably the best guy on the team. He was already out. So basically, it was just the seniors.
Okay.
And we're like, if we go, we're done. Like we can't do anything. Like the girls, they only were able to bring 4 people. They didn't even have a full team. So we're like, that's not fucking happening to us. We're bowling. And we all made sure we said the right things. Ended up fucking bowling. No one got sick.
You're lucky.
I am. That's what Jeff, or that's what my coach Jeff, shout out to you. That's what he said. He goes, dude, you're fucking lucky as shit. He doesn't even coach there anymore, so it's okay. I try to get him on the podcast. He don't want to. It's okay.
Not everyone wants to be in the internet.
No, not everyone wants to. I threw it out there to see if he wanted to, and it just didn't happen. It's all right. But that party was so much fun.
I think you guys have told me stories, like different stories from that party, throughout the year and a half, so many times.
Yeah, like my sister was about to knock someone out.
Yeah.
Like we just got we got everyone stoned. Like it was just one big like weed party. Like,
which if you're watching this
rough.
and you know Josh's sister and you think, I'm not scared of her, be scared. Anyways.
Sheesh.
No, I'll have Jess's back. I will always have Jess's back.
That is true. You guys are pretty close. But me and Austin's like your brother.
Yeah.
And me and him are really close. So, 2 can tango.
I wanted you guys to be close.
Yeah, we are. We golf all the time, and now we're bowling together full time.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to do it last year, it just didn't work out. But now it's working.
Oh, do you want to tell them about the group chat Jess put us in today?
Oh yeah. So my sister Jess is a 5th grade teacher, and for her lesson plan today, she decided to use conversations that me, her, and Faith have had at my house.
It was really funny.
And her lesson plan, or her lesson, entailed my sister talking about a book to Faith, and Faith responding back to her with a book. And then underneath is just me saying, why are you in my room? It's like, I was like, why are you guys reading those stupid books? Like, she made me look like the villain.
Okay, but you ask... Okay.
I am not the protagonist in her classroom lore.
Okay, but... Background. When me and Josh are laying there doing something and Jess comes in to talk to me. Now, me and Jess talk every day. We do. But you know friends, girlfriends. We love to yap. All right? Some things you forget to say over text, or some things you want to continue in person. So she'll come in and she'll start talking to me, and she'll sit down in the bed if I'm sitting in the bed, or she'll sit in the chair that's next to it. And we'll just be talking, and Josh will go, all right, are you done?
Well, okay, I get upset. I get irritated when you get off work late and I only see you for like an hour and a half of that we're eating. That's when I'm irritated. I'm like, let me get my time. This ain't The Bachelor, but let me get my time.
I know, and I understand that.
That's why I get irritated.
I understand that. But you also have to remember, you see me every day. She sees me 3 times a week.
I know. I don't care.
Okay. Are
you excited for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. Golf is the hardest sport in the world.
Why do you think I'm terrified?
I'll give you this tip right now. Don't try to swing the ball hard.
Gorgeous. I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do. So, like, I'm literally going to stand there and be like, okay, tell me what to do.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing from the red tees with you. I'm just playing exactly where you're playing because that'll just make it easier. The only thing that sucks, I was gonna ask Austin for him. You have a sand wedge that you could use to chip or a pitching wedge, but you don't have like the wedges that I do that have degrees on them where like you could hit something there. But yeah, I don't think you need it.
Either way, I'm going to be confused.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing best ball because I don't want her, one, losing all her golf balls, and two, getting frustrated by hitting like 20 balls in one hole, because that's just how it is when you're brand new to golf. So I'm going to carry the team. We're going to shoot good.
I said I'd be in my best behavior tomorrow.
You got a little golf outfit too.
Well, I was going to ask you, like, I know golf girls wear like skirts, but it's supposed to be like 52 degrees in the morning.
You got, you know what you could do? You could put your skirt over your leggings.
No.
No?
Absolutely not.
You don't have tights?
I still don't want to do that.
Okay.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, because I think you should be able to get away with like yoga pants.
I say after the podcast, I'll lay out my outfits and we decide.
Or we could do it in the morning.
We're already waking up super early.
Okay. Yeah, we have a 9 o'clock tea time. 9:03 tea time.
If we're getting gas beforehand.
No, we'll get it after.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get it after. It's no big deal.
So you don't want an energy drink in the morning?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I've had a couple this week, and it seems like I have to muscle them down. I don't know if it's just because I'm drinking too much Prime energies, or if, like, I think I'm just drinking too much of it. Like, it just doesn't hit the same like it used to.
Okay, well.
Love Prime, though.
All we
Love
have
Prime.
is pop. We don't have tea.
I could get something at the golf course, like a Gatorade or two or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a
Sorry,
big deal.
guys. I just derailed that conversation.
No, you're good. We just have a lot going on. It's a busy, like I've been saying all episode, it's a busy week. I am so excited. I've never, like she said, I've never taken off a day of work for my birthday. I usually would take off the next day, especially if my birthday was like on a Thursday. I'd take off that Friday. So, especially when I was like 21, 22. So that's when I would be able to go out and get absolutely clobbered and not have to worry about waking up the next morning. But I don't really live that way no more.
Well,
that was
also,
more like my
it's just me and you going out
22
to
and
dinner.
23 years. Yeah. And we're going out to Hibachi. I'm gonna get my double fish, my shrimp and lobster. If you haven't
I'm just
checked out
gonna
that
get
clip,
salmon.
go get it. If you haven't checked out that clip, go to Dan's Golf World, search him up. It's on there. It's a hilarious clip.
It is very funny.
It's hilarious. But you're getting salmon? Do you
I always
normally
get
salmon?
salmon.
There?
Yeah,
I didn't even know
always
they
get-
had salmon.
Yeah, I get double salmon. We're going to Woo's house. If anyone knows
Going
what
to
that is.
Hibachi.
Yeah, I always get double salmon.
Yeah, because I'm getting
They give you 2
shrimp
fillets.
and lobster.
They give you 2 fillets of salmon.
Yeah, I am apologizing in advance. Shrimp and lobster is expensive.
Oh, baby, I don't care.
I know.
It's gonna be the same price as when we get seafood boil for me for my birthday.
Yeah, that is true. No,
And
it might be like a little cheaper actually.
And I will eat all of your vegetables. Don't worry.
I might not even get vegetables. I should be like, hey, just give me extra noodles or
But I
something.
want the broccoli.
Okay, damn.
I'm a big vegetable girly.
I'm not.
Can't tell by the
girly.
way I look, but I love vegetables.
You look fine. I will say,
Hmm.
I don't know what you've done, but you've lost some lbs.
I'm not sitting at a desk anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I was sitting at a desk for 2 different jobs.
And I'm not saying that you were.
I was.
You know you weren't. No, you weren't. Trust me, you weren't.
I was sitting at a desk for 2 different jobs from April until March.
Have you been at the place you work at now for that long?
So I started at this place in April, and I'm constantly walking, constantly standing, constantly sweating. I don't eat as much as I probably should because I don't have time. But we also are on our fish diet.
That is true. Well, we haven't really been on the fish diet.
We have, but we've been so busy the past 2 weeks.
We haven't had time to actually sit down and make a meal like that because it takes.
And I've been very bad
time.
about leaving food to defrost for you to cook.
Yeah, you're really bad at that.
I've been so busy the past 2 weeks. And I promise you next week I'll be better.
I know. But yeah, I'm when I tell you I am so excited for tomorrow because I have no idea what's happening after golf. I want to know.
You can't know.
I know. I want to know though so bad. I'm hoping to golf good, or golf better than I normally do.
We can always go to the driving range afterwards too, and you can help me some more if you want.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Well, you like to go to the driving range.
Yeah,
after
I like
we
going.
golf.
Yeah, I like going to the range after. Well, it all depends. Like, it depends on how I feel. Like, say if I've been golfing. Like, remember a couple weeks ago when I golfed like 4 days in a row?
Mm-hmm.
That hurt.
Yeah, but you didn't golf today
Or
or
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah. So I pretty much
you'll
golf
have-
like 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, and you'll have a day break, and then you'll go golf with your dad.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I've been wanting to golf with him all season, and he's just didn't want to until now. And
He's off.
Yeah, my dad was supposed to be out of town. Supposed to be.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I held
A
it
little
up. No. My dad was supposed to be out of town for work, and it didn't go through or something, and he just took the week for vacation.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest, I know he looked at me dead in the face and explained to me why he wasn't going, but I do not remember.
I remember why. There's like this major thing that he goes and helps out with, and they turn into a minor. So they don't need his help anymore. So he's taking the week off, and we're golfing. It's going to be an early freaking morning now. But I'm excited that my buddy Nicky and his dad Brian are coming out because, one, I haven't seen him since softball ended.
You haven't seen them in a while.
I haven't seen him since softball ended, and I haven't golfed with them.
But we'll see him next Saturday,
You know,
too.
I haven't golfed with them since I switched to lefty.
I don't even know when you switched to lefty.
I switched to lefty summer of... What year was that? 22. No, summer 21. Summer 21, I switched to lefty.
It's 3 years ago.
Yeah. And I haven't looked back. I hit the ball so much better. When I tell you I hit the ball so much better, I literally, like, it's so weird now because I grew up a righty.
Mm-hmm.
But in baseball, I've always loved a lefty swing. So I used to have this thing in my backyard where you hit the ball and it spins on a pole, and I would do that on my basketball hoop. So it would go one way, and I'd hit it lefty. And I taught myself how to switch hit that way. And I did it. I finally switch hit it in high school and college when I played for a year. And then men's softball, there's no reason why I should be hitting righty with my speed because I have a couple extra steps. And golf is the same way. Like, I will go up and grab a bat or a club and hold it righty. It is so uncomfortable now, and it's so confusing to me because that is my natural swing.
Mm-hmm.
And now that my lefty swing feels 20 times more natural than my righty swing, is so weird.
But you're how do you say it?
Ambidextrous.
I see that still doesn't sound right to me. You know what we're saying.
Yeah. Amphibious.
So, and I'm not like that at all. Like, my left hand arm could literally be dead weight at this point. Like,
I
can't do
things
anything with
both
it.
ways.
Like, I can't. But you've seen me try and do things with my left hand. I cannot physically do anything with it. It's like when people. This is so bad. It's like when people are like make fun of guys that have like bigger muscles on their right hand because of that.
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel with my right arm. Like, I don't do anything with it, but everything because my left hand can't do anything.
That is funny. Yeah. Almost anything I could do, I could right lefty, but it's definitely not as nice as my.
I was like, you right-handed.
Yeah, I right righty, but I can right lefty. I could throw lefty. I can bowl lefty. I pretty much anything swinging I could do lefty too. I can't play guitar lefty. Musical, but I could play the drums with my left hand being the dominant hand. And it would be my left hand and my left foot, I think, would be the two dominant hands.
I've never played the drums.
I played them a little bit when I was working at the music store.
I've only played guitar and piano.
I play both of those.
I know.
No.
It's what we bonded over when we first started talking.
I picked up the guitar for the first time in
Oh my gosh, he was
months.
cleaning his room, and this man, he is every single stereotypical person that cannot clean a room because they pick up something like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. And then they do something with it for 20 minutes. So I was like, it was Memorial Day, all right? We're both off. We planned on being here so we could do our puzzle. He goes, I really need to clean my room. Can we please go to my house instead? Yeah, sure, babe. Whatever. Every time I looked up from my video I was watching or the book I was reading, he had something new in his hand and he was doing something with it. I'm like, babe, that's not cleaning. Oh, okay. And then he'd pick it up again. The guitar you picked up at least 3 times after you put it back down.
Once.
No, I remember. As you would put it down and then you would look back at me, wait a couple minutes, pick it up again.
Well, it was still with me. It's not like I hung it up on my wall.
No, but still. Yeah, it was very...
I get distracted super easy.
Yeah, I know.
Especially cleaning.
I know.
I should try to find like a handful of like childhood toys and bring and bring them on the podcast and kind of like show what I was into.
Oh, okay.
Because I got some old shit, man. Like the original.
I only said no because I can just imagine you in that bin for an hour and me not being able to talk to you.
I have like old 1993 Power Rangers flip heads, like the original ones. Old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, old He-Man.
We gave everything
Star
away.
Wars, Tech Decks.
We gave everything away to people we know who had kids or like to women's shelters.
I still have all my old Bionicles. And do you know? Okay, so when we go to those Japanese stores where they have all those Squishmallows and stuff.
Okay.
When you notice they had those little Legos?
Yeah.
Do you know that when I was younger, it was like this. It was, I don't know if it's even the same brand or whatnot, but they had the same pieces and they built cars, like different type of vehicles and stuff. And the packaging, part of the packaging was the road. So like you connect all these different pieces together.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you how many I had. I had so many of them. They were so much fun to build when I was younger.
The only thing I have from my childhood is my baby blanket.
And I was using that the other day.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
I don't even have my baby blanket anymore.
Oh, I kept mine. It's Looney Tunes.
I used to have to stick my finger in the hole.
See, I was never attached to my baby blanket to the point where I needed it with me at all times.
I did.
But I'm a very sentimental person where I will never give away my baby blanket. It will always be on my chair or in my room. You
gonna give it to our kid?
Yeah. I have a love seat chair in my room, which is going to make people think
it's a single chair.
Okay, but it's still like a chair you would have in your living room.
Yeah.
People are going to think I have a huge room, and I do not. But it's right next to my bed, and it's my reading nook. All right? So I don't read in my bed, so that way, like, I'm not, like... Because I can't fall asleep if I read in my bed. I have to have them separated. And I leave it there until someone unfolds it and puts it in their lap. Then
like
I have
me.
to refold it and put it back where it belongs.
Whoops.
I don't want it to ever get ruined.
Well, yeah. Yeah, mine was pretty beat up.
It's full of dog hair because that's where Blue lays.
And you know what the sad thing is? You know, like on those type of blankets where you have the holes like for the seams on the corners, that was even the hole. That was not the hole. There was
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know. There was a hole on that outer seam on the side. I would have to stick my finger in there to sleep.
It's the same way you have to have your hand in your pocket to sleep.
Yep.
Which I literally cannot, like,
You don't get it.
No, because I sweat so much when I sleep that my blanket comes up to here, and I sleep with my hands above the blanket, and I sleep like this.
No, I'm on my side.
You've seen me sleep.
Yeah,
That's how I sleep.
I'm on my side. It's got to be this side, or else it's uncomfortable. Hand in pocket, pillow in between my kneecaps and my ankles, and hand like this under the blanket.
Well, I can't sleep on my sides I can't even lay on my sides for a long time, which fun fact about me.
I just overstretched. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, that hurt. Oh.
Apparently you don't want me to tell this fun fact about myself.
No. Give me a second. Oh. Injured myself on the pod. Oh, that hurt. I was
I already
reaching
paid
to
for you
scratch.
to go off. So.
I know. I was reaching to scratch my back, and that hurt. It'll go away in a little bit. It's like a stinger. Oh, it felt weird.
I'm sorry.
Okay, go on.
It's okay.
No, I want to know.
You know the fun fact.
No, I don't. Tell it.
I can't lay on my side for a long time or sleep on my side because, fun fact about me, I have 2 extra ribs in my neck that I was born with, which, if you do not believe me, if you ever see me in person, I will literally let you feel them in my neck. You can feel them.
It's crazy how they call them ribs.
They are ribs. They're from my rib cage. They're extra ribs.
Yeah, but your rib cage only goes up to here.
I'm going to ignore him for a second.
Or no, does it come all the way from up top? Oh, it does.
Wow, baby.
Oh, okay. I got him.
So I can't lay on my sides for a long time because it makes my neck and shoulder go numb. And sometimes my hands will go numb if they are pinched together like that. So I literally sleep on my back, but only not fully on my back because I'm scared of sleep paralysis. And I've heard it comes more often if you sleep fully on your back. So I literally will stuff my blanket underneath my back to give me a little bit of a ledge, and I'll fall asleep like this. Because if I lay fully on my side, I will wake up with my hand and arm numb.
Ugh.
And I have to shake it awake before I can fall back asleep.
I used to fall asleep sitting up when I was in college in the dorms, like this.
Mm-hmm.
My arm, I literally would have to grab my other arm and slowly bring it down because it just falls asleep.
Remember that one time I was sleeping at your house and I woke you up when I woke up because I couldn't unbend my knee?
Mm-hmm.
Because my knees locked up.
Yeah,
my knees lock up so easily. I was in excruciating pain. And I literally had to make you do it for me because I couldn't do it myself. I forget about that. That's a whole other reason I don't sleep with my knees locked up anymore, because I've never had that happen to me, and as soon as that happened with you, I was like, oh, absolutely not, because I'm not gonna be able to do it myself.
Yeah.
And what if no one's home? How am I supposed to get out of bed?
Yeah, you gotta slowly straighten that leg.
But I
out.
couldn't even I literally was about to cry doing it myself. That's why I made you do it.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
But damn. It's been one hell of an episode.
We're yappers.
Yeah, we are yappers.
It's like we're in love or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Guess we'll never know. Number 1 champion.
We're just 2 best friends on a podcast together.
They might kiss.
No, but okay, guys. Next week, I will give you guys the rundown of what happens tomorrow on next week's episode. Because I have no idea after golf. She won't tell me.
It's not a surprise if I tell you.
Yeah, that is true. But anyways, if you're not inching, what are you doing with your life? Shout out to me for turning 26. By the time this episode's out, I'll already be 26.
If you made it this far in the episode, comment, happy birthday, Josh.
Thanks. Well, I'm your host, Josh Bogs Life Boger. This is my co-host and my wonderful girlfriend. Are you a co-host or are you my guest?
I don't know. You called me a co-host right now.
Yeah, for today she was my co-host. So
I am always, if you ever think I'm not in an episode, I'm always behind the camera.
Yeah. She does a lot of roles. She's got a lot of roles on the pod.
Role play.
Yep. But anyways, I'm Josh Bogs Life Boger. This is Faith Zimmerman, and I will catch you guys next week. Peace.
Bye-bye.